Hello and welcome back. This is Grillenheimer. I want to make this super quick. I just did an inspirational video, and this is another Transformer. This is a fun video. And I mentioned this a few back, and it's about this. I found it. It was in my sock drawer. I'd be afraid to play this sucker. It would probably just get eaten up. It was probably played so much. Oh my goodness. That the cassette player would probably eat it up, and I probably listened to it so much you probably hear both sides at the same time. They used to do that. If you listen to stuff too much. 1985, 1986, CBS Incorporated. Transformers the movie soundtrack. I remember getting this before the movie. Track 1, The Touch, Instruments of Destruction. Death of Optimus Prime, track 3. So I knew he was going to die before the movie came out. A lot of us did. A lot of us were not surprised. Boom. And I was a teenager. I was about, I guess I'm going to be revealing my age here. If the movie came out late 86, I was 13 years old. And even in the old show, originally Jetfire died, or Skyfire, whoever. He died, and about a few episodes later, they just go back up and take him right out of the ice again. But they even had a funeral for him originally, which was neat. Of course, Starscream died in the movie also. There's a lot of death in the movie. But to me, it was just, I mean, yeah, they were characters. They were beloved characters. The cartoon just had us all hook, line, and sinker. And like, ooh, the toys are cool. They were so much better and better made than GoBots. And the GoBot show was just terrible, and they looked almost exactly like their toys, and it was just like, ugh. I remember those days. Oh goodness, but there was so basically, because of the soundtrack, I knew Optimus was going to die, and even then, rewatching the show recently all the way through, it made you think that the aerial bots actually got killed at the very end. The Decepticons were just blowing up and taking names, and they took out the Superion and the aerial bots. And somebody asked Galvatron, well, what do we do with these carcasses? And Galvatron is like, melt them down, we'll use them to build the blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? But I mean, yeah, the characters were cool, but robot cartoon death didn't get me so emotional. It was more like things like Watership Down, seeing rabbits biting and fighting each other. That got me emotional. Now I will admit that, when Megatron doubly killed Ironhide, that got me emotional and mad. But Death of Optimus Prime, didn't bother me.